Kia ora. Kia ora ki te whānau o TBC. Me ngā hoa katoa. Welcome to my lively number 21. See my eyes rolling because I'm trying to remember. Yes, lively number 21, I think it is. Well, close enough. Anyway, I hope you get a lot of good, valuable information out of this tonight, and I'll try and be as informative as I can. So, to those who are in and listening, welcome. And to those, that will turn up later, well, good on you for just showing up anyway. Now, as always, I go back over a few things just as a reminder to a lot of people that, either listen to the broadcast now or listen to the broadcast later. And it's surprising what reminders can do for each and every one of you in TBC. It helps you on your journey. It keeps you focused. It keeps you on track. So you do not deviate from, the journey you should be taking. And from the system, which is really important. TBC has a system. We follow the system. We don't do our own thing. No. Why do your own thing when the system is tried and proven? Stick with the system. Stick to something that is already there, already explained, as in the blog, and you just need to keep yourself in tune with everything that goes on in TBC. If you want to be following anybody in particular and where they're going to and where they're heading, okay? There are a lot of people who look up to individual leaders, and they kind of get, choosy as to who they want to associate with, who they prefer to listen to, because, hey, it may be because they can understand that person, not because of a love-hate relationship. No. Do not ever think that. People, I'm one. I can tune into some people. I can hear them loud and clear. I can understand them. Then there are other people, as much as I would love to understand what they're saying, their monotone or their voices are not within my ear range, the hearing range, okay? So where I think they may be saying something, it's not. It's totally different to what I'm taking on board. So, there are those people out there who, wish to remain loyal to some people. And that's okay. As long as you're getting the message and you're moving ahead with it. That is the main thing about, whoever your leader or upline or sponsor is, because you need to be able to have, to feel that you can trust and you can be upfront with the person who brought you into this. Okay? No good going around their backs and saying things that you wish you didn't say. Because it happens. Shit happens. It happens in any business. But in TBC, we try and think that we can help everybody as much as we can. We have a lot to offer. People like me who broadcast do it for you and everyone else. You know, it's not a self-satisfaction thing for us and only for us. No, we do it for a team. Any team. You can be a member of any team. Doesn't matter. I mean, we may be the ones that are getting into your little brain. Who knows? So, it's always good to have the reminders, the memos that you may have skipped along the journey. Now, other things to remember. Redemption. Yes, redemption is just over the hill. It's a good time now, if you are not broadcasting, to try and get at least one broadcast in before redemption. Try it. You might like it. Who knows? That will boost your cookie rewards. Okay? That's another cookie reward booster for you. It gives you more cookie rewards by just doing a broadcast. And it's not as though you have to do it every night or every day of the week. Heck no. You do it in your own convenience. At the beginning, hey, the first one you do, you can record a video. Okay? It doesn't have to be a livey, your very first one. So bear that in mind that you can pre-record your first broadcast and then show it to the rest of the world. And from there on in, you get, more comfortable with being in front of a camera, even though it's sometimes hidden in your computer. But, you get more comfortable. You feel more at ease. And that's a good thing to be, a good way to be. It also, it allows you to become you, to speak the way you want to speak. Don't put on anything. Don't be a fake. Show your true colours. Doesn't hurt. Because they'll find out later on down the track if you don't do that now. Okay? I'm me. So I present how I feel comfortable. I present through my experiences and from what I know, my knowledge. Okay, so tell us to Mount Moon. That is the greatest thing. Start broadcasting. Do one at least, if you haven't done it before. Okay? The next thing is the rapid rewards. Now, rapid rewards are sort of overclouded by the talk about Cashflow and Fast Start and, the Kringle Code, Kringle Society Code and all that jazz. So many things going on in the blog and all the information is just pouring in. Now, some things get left on the wayside and people stop talking about them, and yet they're very important to one's pathway. Okay? Rapid rewards is a good system for new people, for new members. Ngā me maho kia TBC. What it does, it increases, the cookies and the TBC well, once they're redeemed, it increases them in your wallet, which is where you want it to be. Because other than that, and unless you have the money to be buying your TBCs and whatnot, which I doubt you would, um, because of the value of the TBC today, it's highly impossible that you can buy it. Okay? So people think they can just buy things, buy TBCs and whatever. Well, you can just buy them, but you can just have the money too to buy it with. So, we look at alternative ways in which you get cookie rewards. Now, as you know, or if you don't know, cookie rewards is like a point system. Cookie rewards remain cookie rewards until redemption time, which is the next redemption in November next month. So, all the cookie rewards you gather between the last redemption and the next redemption are all counted up in your cookie rewards chart at the back of your Cashflow Crinkle Cash back office. In there, you will see a range of things listed, and they will give all your cookie rewards for various reasons and various things. So you get cookie rewards for attending send button meetings. You get cookie rewards for 100 referrals. You get cookie rewards as meetings, other like broadcasting. And if you make purchases of $100 worth of $100 worth of Kringles, those are all available as cookie rewards. Then once redemption comes, they are redeemed into Kringles and then TBC at the correct amounts. So the reason why they have cookie rewards, so some greedy people go out and want to cash out straight away. Well, that ain't going to happen, and it will never happen. There's no such thing as cashing out. No. You can cash flow, which means unlock your rewards, Kringles, so and so, but you will never cash out. Okay? So that's something to be wary of. And if you haven't been told that, well, I'm telling you now. So if you want to know more, keep reading the blog. And even if you have to go back a few of the charts in the blog, do so, because it's good value. And you'll see where all the, not so much changes, but the transition from one thing to another has occurred. Okay? Now, it hasn't all been plain sailing, but admin has delivered what they have said they will deliver. Now, it may not have been in our time, but it has still happened. So they're the ones who make the call regarding what happens here, there, and wherever in the Kringle Cash and TBC journey. Okay, so that's the other reason why it's good to do a rapid reward, is to build the wallet a bit quicker than the norm. Otherwise, you'd be having to go to send button after send button meeting, unless you want to buy the $100 worth of Kringles, every so often. Um, but then that's, using money, whereas the meetings are free. They offer free cookies, so, take advantage of it and do yourself a favor because, take it from me, it works. It works that way. Um, the rapid rewards is is something new that has just happened in the last month, I think it is, and it goes until the end of redemption. So whether the end of redemption remains at November or runs into December, we'll see. But you have all this time to start building through rapid rewards your matrices that will mean a lot to new members that you refer to TBC. Okay? It can only happen with new members and not old members who have already redeemed in the past. So there you go. All you newbies out there, get in for them if you can. But make sure you plan carefully. Make sure you plan it right because it will only work if you put in the complete matrix in the given time frame. So you've got the first 24 hours to work in, and as soon as those people in that little matrix of 3 are complete, then you've got another 24 hours after that to fill in the next matrix of 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4 people underneath the 3 above. It can be confusing trying to tell you without having any diagram. But just go into the blog and you will see how it works. They have there are pictures there. Broadcasting. We've touched on broadcasting. We've had redemption. Cash flow coaching. Cash flow coaching. I can't say enough about it. It's there for anybody who wishes to progress even further than they believe they can go. You really need to get into it for yourself. You really need to get in so that you are aware of what you need to do for yourself and for your people that you bring into as referrals in your team. Because, hey, don't bring people in if you're not going to look after them, you're not going to care about them, and not be worried about them. And that's not the way you build in TBC. You bring people in and you help them. Okay? You help your people. Don't leave them standing there or don't leave them high and dry. That's not the way it happens. You need to care about your people that you bring in because, hey, there must be a reason why you got them in the first place other than just being a referral. Now, you as a sponsor, you don't really gain anything from a person you refer, other than if you partner with them, and help them to get through, the processes. That's what your role is as the sponsor or the upline, is to take care of them, look after them, nurture them all the way through. When you know they're on their feet and they know what they're doing, okay. So coach flow coaching fills those gaps that you probably think you have all the answers, but you don't until you go to something like Cashflow coaching. And once you're in Cashflow coaching, it's surprising what you learn about how you can be of value to someone else, especially to your downline members, how you can change their values for the better for them. Because, people look up to you when they first come into something like TBC or any other, similar business model. They always look for answers. I know when I first started, I knew nothing about TBC. I was sort of thrown this wild email and told, go in, get this free wallet, and you're there. No explanation, no nothing whatsoever. So, because I trusted the people that came to me, I did whatever they said. Not knowing that I only did half the job, but thinking that, okay, I'm in. But the thing was, after thinking about it, I thought to myself, hey, what am I into? And at the time that I did get in, there was no real information around for the Joe, the normal Joe blog. You kind of had to ask questions. And I think there were quite a few people like me. I asked questions, they couldn't answer me. Because, hey, little did I know, they were all in the same boat that I was in. Neither of us knew what we were into. So I could see my wallet, and the coins I had in it was growing at a rapid rate. And it went from, X amount of dollars, and it was going up and up. And the next thing I know, it's hit, a mark that I didn't even think was possible in that short space of time. And I had, I started to say to myself, well, hey, now is this wallet real? Are the coins in it real? So I went asking questions about it. I went back to who I thought would give me the information. I mean, after all, there was a group of them, they sent a group email to me. So I thought, oh, well, it must be one of them that will be able to tell me. After all, it came from them. Well, get this, they didn't even know anything either. All they knew was that it was like, it was a crypto coin. That, they said. And I thought, so what's a crypto coin? I started to ask myself these questions. So what is a crypto coin? So I went back and I asked questions. Nobody answered me. I said, can you spend those coins? They said, yeah, you can. You can cash out. I said, oh, I'm in. That's me. But hey, well, hang on a sec. I thought, well, if it's that easy, and I could see a lot of posts appearing on Facebook. And a lot of the posts were saying, negative things about TBC. And I thought, can't be. Surely not. And so I kept reading and I kept seeing all these things appearing. And it's the same old thing. One person says one thing and it carries on and on. And they're talking with no real substance to the information that I was looking for. So it was then I started asking a million questions. Nobody at all wanted to answer my questions. And I thought, well, if you guys are in and you can't answer me, then what are you doing in TBC? What keeps you in TBC? And they still couldn't answer me. So I thought, well, I'll ask about somewhere else. So I did. Then I was told you could only, it was peer-to-peer and all that jazz and this and that. And I thought to myself, oh, okay. And, it kind of knocked me back a bit. But I thought to myself, no, if no one's going to answer me, someone else somewhere must do. So, it was then that I decided, hey, I'm going outside of New Zealand and I'm going to try and find someone in TBC elsewhere that might know something else. And I did. And I had the success. I had people from America come to me and tell me, you need to do this and you need to do that. And I thought, oh, hang on a minute, let's backpedal. I've got to get up to where you are at the moment, but hey, I'm taking everything on board. So I did everything they told me to do. Then I thought it was time now that I really knew the truth about TBC, the info. So I just listened to videos and various broadcasts that individuals were doing overseas. And I kind of formed the picture and I kind of formed the structure that they were talking about. And then I got deeper and deeper into the information. And next thing you know, I had help from left, right and centre overseas. And they were filling me in on what I needed to know. So it was only a matter of time before I got all the information I was asking about. And I was happy to know where I was at the time. That made it so much easier for me to let other people know about what I was into and where it was taking me. So, yeah, information is really valuable. Today, you're lucky. You had the blog to go to for that information. Back in my time, no blog, no nothing. Didn't even know who was on TBC, let alone who were the leaders of the world. So, take on board the information that I've given you tonight, and I hope it progresses your journey as quickly as I would like it to be. Okay? So, I'm running out of time, people. I was going to show you something else, but I have to do that on my next broadcast, which is probably going to be tomorrow night. So join me back then and we'll continue with Live 22. Okay, so me tēnā wā. Now it's time for me to go. So noho ora, means stay safe and be safe in your homes. And ka kite anō a popo. I will see you again tomorrow. Hei kona.